Mr. Delaney, can you work for me tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Then you must come in the next day, I tell you. It's Black Friday.
Black Friday?
It's the biggest mall shopping day of the year. And since the mall is just up the street, I would like you to come out and work.
On Black Friday?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You want me to work on Mooly Monday, too?
I'm sorry?
How about Nigga Tuesday?
Nigga Tuesday? Is this a new holiday?
You come to a brother and tell him he got to work on Black Friday? You got any idea how racist that sounds? Telling me to come in and work. What, you think you own me?
I never said this, I tell you.
But you thought it, didn't you? You thought to yourself, oh, I'm gonna lay down the law for this nigga because I put food on his table and clothes on his little nigga baby backs and he ain't gonna say shit.
This ain't Amistad.
You shut up.
Goddamn right this ain't Amistad. Can't wait till the post office settle my disability suit. Cause then I'm gonna be out this motherfucker cause I'm gonna be Oprah rich. Y'all can kiss my ass.
You know what? Fuck you, and suck cock. To hell with you.
To hell with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Ray J.
You know, welcome back to another episode of Convos with your mom's favorite. I am indeed him. I am your mom's favorite, and we are back. We are back with another fantastic episode for the people. And joining me right off the 5-year anniversary, 5-year celebration, our boy Bill is back in the building. Bill, how are you?
Good, man. Yeah. Always blessed. That's it.
Yeah. Good.
How you?
I'm all right. You know.
Hey, how'd that 5 years for you?
It's a little surreal. It's a little surreal, but here we are, 5 years later, still podcasting, still recording.
That post-pandemic.
You know,
you made it.
I made it. Still things to talk about. Still finding things to talk about. And the clip I played on the intro is a funny way to start. Because it fits into what we're going to talk about today. Right? Because one of the things that the only thing we're going to discuss is movies.
All right.
And when everyone became Ebert and Roper.
Or Siskel and Roper. Wasn't that the other one?
Siskel and Ebert. There you go.
Siskel and Ebert.
Siskel and Ebert. Thank you.
Hey.
Damn. Like, why is it that, like, movies that are coming out, they're, like, failing and they're bombing at the box office? But it's like people are going into, like, it's like now everyone's going into a movie expecting just Oscar-worthy performances and
movies bombed all the time before. And
right.
Nobody gave a crap. Like, but I mean, I guess the people who made the movies gave a crap, but also movies that bombed still made like mad millions. I think the difference now is because so and so said that they don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to see it then. Or a lot of it is I'm gonna just wait for it to come stream. Like I know for me, it's harder for me to get in the theaters because of what like my life consists of most times. So
right.
I'm like, I might have to wait for that on streaming. But if it's a specific film, I'm out. We going to see that.
Yeah, but at least you're doing that. And even when you go do it, right, you're not one of those people where, like, you go, when you go see a movie, right, whether you go see it in the theater or you wait till you can watch it at home, you're not going to be like, you know what, I think this movie sucked, and here is 75 reasons. No. Each, like, breaking down each reason why I hated this movie.
If a movie sucks, you'll never hear from me because I'm just going to be like, oh, I saw that.
Like, unless you ask you about it. It's not like, you know. And some people might say that this is a shocking topic coming from me.
Some might say.
You know, because, some might say.
You know.
Some might say. Because I, too, have been.
I know the Batman was a good movie.
I mean, maybe.
I'm not gonna dredge up old arguments. However, you're notorious for being like that movie was garbage.
Yes, and I'm notorious for being the guy who sucks the fun out of a movie. But I've changed. I reserve the right to change.
Yes, you do.
and to change my mind and my opinion on how movies function. I think where it stemmed for me is I stopped watching this YouTube channel. It's called CinemaSins.
Mm-hmm. You should have got they should have let you do like a guest spot.
Right.
Because you've been holding them down for a long time.
And it was like it had gotten to a point where I was watching the movie
To see how many you caught.
specifically to go back and watch the CinemaSins counter,
Yeah.
like after the movie, and see if I caught what they would catch.
Or like you caught something they didn't catch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you missed this.
But like, oh, you missed it. And I took like a break from that,
Yeah.
right? And I did it right around when Superman came out.
That's a good time to start because if you CinemaSins Superman, there's probably a ton of things that you could.
Yes.
But you can't enjoy the goodness of the movie without, like, if you didn't come in with that mindset, then you'd probably hate the movie
Oh, I probably would hate the movie. And that would be unfortunate
because it was a fun watch.
because Superman was great.
It was fun. I mean, I think we had this conversation even on here. Like, I do not like how it started. However, I do think overall it was a good movie.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I would have enjoyed that. I don't think I would have enjoyed Thunderbolts.
Yeah. I'm not sure how many more Superman movies we're gonna get with this whole acquisition situation, with WBD and people trying to buy them.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to just, but that's not why we're here. But I just wanted to make that note. Like, I think Supergirl's the only slated movie to come out,
No, it's not.
right?
No, they have
Which
the next
one?
Superman movie.
Oh, it's already in the can.
Yeah. Not in the can, but it is definitely already on the docket.
I
Like,
know-
it's called Man of Tomorrow.
Oh yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
And I know Batman 2's on his way out.
Yes.
But then after that, because then there's no Peacemaker season 3.
Which is kind of sad because Peacemaker season 2 was really good. And I'm like, you can't leave that there.
They better not. I
Like,
tell you that.
you absolutely cannot leave that there. I need to know
Yeah,
what is next for each and every one of those people.
yeah. Kind of nuts.
Like, super.
But back to your point, I didn't go out there and say, yo, Peacemaker season 2. I loved how it ended, or I hated how it ended, and I wrote this whole dissertation. Like, I think I liked it when real journalists who had like background information,
Yeah.
or who got paid to review things, went on there and gave their take, because like it kind of came with some weight. Some of these online people, and as you said, it's ironic we're on a podcast about like movies and
Yeah.
opinion about movies, but I don't think you do any harm in terms of it's fun topics that go beyond just headline stuff. People do a ton of things headline wise. Some of these people only watch the trailer, and there's a ton of dissertations on trailers and how that trailer was terrible and we should have never. It's probably just a trailer movie where all the good parts are in the trailer. And it's like, but can I watch it first?
Can I watch the movie?
Like Megan 2.0, one of like people would look at that movie and go, "What are we doing here?" It's one of the funnest rides you'll ever see
It really
on
is.
screen. It's not. It's a variety show. I look at it as if like if every if we go to a Broadway show, right, and every number is "and I'm telling you I'm not going." It doesn't. That song is not as special.
It's not special anymore.
It's not. You kind of need "Step Into the Bad Side" and all those other songs to kind of like break up, you know.
Yeah.
And if everything is the same song, it's pointless. It's pointless, and it gets run over. It's almost like it's that time of the pod where I mentioned wrestling.
Let's do it.
Guys. It's almost like when the way wrestling is broken up. You got the fun stuff in the beginning, and you got the main event at the end.
Yeah.
If every match is the main event, or everything, if everyone's doing the same moves in every match, then like
It's not
it doesn't
special
make it
anymore.
special. And I think that like all these reviews and stuff, it just waters down the product.
It really does unnecessarily because, like, bro, watching some of these movies, right? I think one of my main fun times was Red One, which came out last year, I believe.
That was a Netflix joint, right?
No, that came out in theaters.
What was it?
That was the one with Chris Evans and The Rock.
There was the one before that was Red Notice.
Yes.
I think. All right, go ahead, yeah.
Red One, and I'm like, people like really crapped on that movie, and I'm like, well, part of the problem is you saw Chris Evans and you saw J.K. Simmons, and you were expecting like some super heavyweight performance from them, where it's just like, bro, it's a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
You should never expect too much
From a Christmas
movie.
That's a fact. Some of the best Christmas movies are like, I don't want to say it, that they're not expected to do 10 out of 10.
Yeah, they're absolutely ridiculous.
They're average, they're ridiculous. That you can tell the plot from the beginning of the movie, but it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. Like, I went into that movie and I was just like, you know what? I know this movie is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So I went into this movie. I was like, bro, I have no expectations, leaving all my expectations at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to watch this movie, turn my brain off, and have a blast.
Yep.
And boy, did I. But now, what could have been a fun trilogy of movies probably won't happen because everyone was expecting this deep performance about Santa Claus getting kidnapped.
Yeah, and I also feel terrible for the actors of Hollywood, even like the heavyweights or the aging actors, right? Like one of Michael Keaton's best performances was in The Other Guys.
Yes.
Like I think that was one of the funniest things. He like quoting TLC lyrics and just having fun. But people see Michael Keaton and Will Ferrell together and they're like, why would I do that?
Yes.
Why would like? I think I remember the conversation around that, like Michael Keaton he's lowering his standards, and I saw this quote the other day from Sam Jackson, what Bruce Willis told him, right, about like, hey, make sure you get yourself a character, because if all else fails, you can always go back to your character, right? So like, he had John McClane and Sylvester Stallone had Rocky, and he was like, Samuel Jackson was like, He didn't really understand it till he got Nick Fury and was like, yo, I can go out and make 50 terrible movies and always come back as Nick Fury and people are going to love it.
Everybody's always going to remember Nick Fury.
Yeah, and I think now, even with that, you don't have the same... People don't allow you to have the same fun in your career, right? And I'm not an actor by any stretch, but I can only imagine, yo, I just want to do this movie because I've never done a comedy or a cop. We've had a ton of movies where there were a buddy cop film.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Heat with Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock. I love that movie because it's fun. I'm gonna share what I was telling you before we started recording. I'm on the plane going to Mexico, and they have like all the free movies and stuff. So I look at all the new releases, and I'm like, maybe I'll watch a classic today, right?
Right.
I scroll down a few rows, and there's The Parent Trap. I was like, I have not watched this movie in at least 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put on The Parent Trap and see if it holds up. Bro, as formulaic as some would call it, it is still hilarious. It is still, it brings you, one, it's also nostalgic. But if it was my first time watching it, it's an enjoyable hour and 20 minutes.
Right.
Like it doesn't take anything away from you. The performances are great. Lindsay Lohan being two people, like when it was back then, like that was crazy. Like, it was a good thing, and I feel like if that movie came out today, it would get killed.
It would. One, because they would the formula would be different, and that they would try to put in way too many of today's tropes.
Yeah.
And like way too many of like today's things. And I'm like, this is going to be cool right now. But when these like particular things, because if it came out today, the rich Lindsay Lohan's going to have an obsession with Labubus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Product placement's another thing.
And it's like, bro, in like 5 years, no one's going to care about Labubus.
Yeah.
So no one's going to come back and watch this movie. Because no one's going to be like, bro, who cares?
Yeah. I mean, they made some references even in the movie that I'm like, wow, that's kind of dated. But so even with the Starbucks Cup in Game of Thrones,
right?
In 50 years, nobody is going to give a crap about the Starbucks. and that it was just the instant everybody saw it on. Let's respond on social media together as a family and just crap on the moment. I think that's the thing. I feel like there's a sense of community now and beating up The Rock right now in this current climate, and it is what, October, help me out here, 26?
26,
right?
Yeah.
2025.
Yeah.
The Rock is now the guy that people want to beat on in the movie theaters. Like
Yes.
he's the guy that everyone craps on. Oh, he's bombing now, and he makes the
it's
same
like,
movies over and over. It's cool to hate on The Rock.
It's
now.
like, because it's like you see a movie now with The Rock in it, and it's like you think less of the movie.
Yeah.
Because he's in it.
Or
now.
you're like, I'm not even gonna bother watching it because it's the same as. And Halle Berry had her time with it. Who else? I'm almost certain if we look back in the annals of history, every like certain what are they called? Movie stars. They kind of had their time in the sun, and then people are like, "Oh, I'm tired of them. I'm over them. They're oversaturated, right?" And I think it's cool to hate. Like, it's just cool to, or I know I'm gonna get retweeted because people agree with this comment.
Yeah.
Some people don't even believe what they're saying and will write the review, write the comment, write the tweet, and then because they'll get the response that they want, it's like, oh, I went viral. People like, it's like the Hey Arnold Helga trope.
Mm-hmm. They hate it, but then they go home and like in their closet, it's there's a monument to whatever it is they hate because they actually love it. Mm-hmm. It's the wildest thing, bro. I'm just like, I want to go back to where like, and I've done that right with like the movies that I've watched in the year 2025. I've been having a fantastic year in movie watching because I don't go into it expecting next year's Oscar nominations. Right. I go into it, I'm just like, I don't know what this movie, 9 times out of 10, I don't know what the movies are. And I'm just like, I'm just going to go into it. Like, I watch a trailer and I'm like, I'm going to just go into it, turn my expectations off, and let the movie just do what it's supposed to do.
Only certain people get me into movies now, like specifically, like The Lost Bus on Apple.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey, he's one of those guys that I'm going to go watch the movie. Yeah, I don't care if whatever role it is, whatever, if it's comedy, dark, whatever. I watch that movie. That movie is one of the best, like, this year. If it's not up for any award, it deserves to be.
Yeah.
But I will publicly say that The Lost Bus has got an Oscar in my book because it is it's a dense movie. It is it's good. It's like really good. And it's not much fanfare for it. It's not meant like no one's commenting on it or whatever the case is. But I think those are the best movies where people watch them, they feel good about them, but they know I'm not gonna get much traction if I say I like it.
Yeah.
Or I'm not gonna.
And I think that for that particular movie goes back to a point that I think I've hammered under the ground at this point, and that whoever is in charge of Apple's marketing department sucks at their job.
It is more than The Morning Show, which is amazing. More than Severance.
Yes.
The movies there get swept under the rug.
Yes.
And it's almost tragic because you miss a lot of great movies.
Yes.
They have, but in their defense, they have so much programming that's good. You're kind of like, how do I have this? Like, where do I start? Like, you get on Apple TV and you're like, oh,
there's a lot.
Where do I start with this? And then they get really good, like, aftermarket. When I say aftermarket, I mean after, like, theatrical run.
Right.
They get the really good stuff. Like, Warfare's on there. F1's going to Apple.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, bro, they getting the premiere stuff now from highest to lowest. That was another one, right?
Yeah.
Where everybody was like, oh, it was trash. It was terrible. For me, my expectations, I didn't find it. I knew what I was going into with a Spike Lee movie with A$AP Rocky in the lead. Like, I'm sorry. like I didn't expect Mo Better Blues. I didn't expect, and even with those are cult classics. People crapped on those too because one, Spike ain't really working with a budget, and he pays people what they deserve, and also you get what you get with Spike.
You get what you get with Spike. Because I agree. People crapped on that movie, and I'm like, fam, highest to lowest. My only major issue with highest to lowest is there were some weird
Cinematography, like
not even the cinematography, because
Yeah.
if you know Spike Lee movies, you know
what you're expecting.
you know what to expect, like visually. There was just some weird choice in soundtrack
Yes.
in certain places.
There was a scene, I think they're running through the alley.
Yeah.
And it's this random score that's like, it just don't fit. It does not fit
doesn't
at all.
fit.
And I'm like, why is there like this orchestra like music playing
Yeah.
at this point? And I'm just like, this is weird. But
And it happened like a few places in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, you fix that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a solid movie.
yeah, I didn't mind it. I mean, again, I'm looking for fun at this point. Like, it was a fun watch. That's it. Like, I just want to have fun, and that's what movies were for me as a kid. Like, I remember distinctly going to West Coast Videos in Jersey City or Blockbuster and picking out. Most times I picked out the same VHS. Like, I'm going home to watch this direct 250 times.
Right.
Like,
because these were like like movies were meant to like comfort us and like to take us like out of. That's why I love the movies, because there's so much actual real life crap going on that just sucks, and it's just every day it's just more and more nonsense and more crap. So going to the movies to me is great, because for 90 minutes to 3 hours, depending on the film, I don't have to give a crap about the world around me.
I mean, a lot of the theaters have terrible service, so your phone don't even go off.
Right. My phone, that's not even an issue.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where, and I guess I'm older now, that I love my cell phone.
Right.
I truly do. But I do long for a time where I had a home phone.
Yeah.
And you couldn't access me at all times of the day. You had to wait. You had to be patient. There was a certain grace and patience that we had to give people just off of rip.
Yeah. Because I wasn't home.
And that should have been enough. Now the expectations for us, you got to keep up with that. And it's not a thing where I could just shut the world out. That's totally fine. But your TV now has advertisements. You turn that on.
Mm-hmm.
You go read a book, unless it's one of those hardcover books. They got ads and the bot, like they got little drop features for books now. And I'm just like, I started reading this book recently. What is it? It's called, I'm going to pull it up.
Okay.
Because I want to give props to because it's really good so far. And he's a super legendary author. It is John Grisham. It's The Widow, right?
Okay.
He wrote The Firm and all that stuff, like that became movies and whatever. And I'm like, reading this book brings me back to a time where everything was simple. Like, neighborhood and community got together.
Yeah.
Remember when the Neighborhood Watch first? I'm aging us here, but like, remember when Neighborhood Watch was like the new thing?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
we're like, we are community police in our own neighborhoods now, and like they had the little signs and everything. And I think back, and I'm just like, yo, it really kept us safe as kids.
Yeah.
It really gave us the opportunity to like hang out with the other kids on the block and just be kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now with all this, like, I'm listening to the radio and I'm hearing Roblox lawsuit because they put sexual content on it, and I'm just like, why are we here? Like, why are we in a place where we're trying to put craziness on kids' apps, right?
Yeah, because everybody wants to make a buck.
It's so nuts, and I'm just like, it's really just disheartening. And I do my best raising two little boys to like still keep them grounded in what a pencil and pen mean to a piece of paper. Like,
yeah,
because that's important. Because I think creativity flows the best when it is a physical piece of writing utensil.
Oh, I agree 100%.
And it's on something. I don't give a damn if it's on concrete or paper or it is literally something that continues to, because at some point it flows.
Yeah,
and it's hard to do that like
on
this.
a computer. And that's why, right, I always give props to and I'm always just amazed to sit and watch Jax. Mm-hmm. Because if you ever like listen, Jax will be on his phone, but like Lee doesn't let them have their phone during the week because they're in school and whatnot.
Yeah.
So when we pick them up, when we like on the days that we pick them up and we bring them here after they finish their homework, Jax gets like anything. He has like he has actual Transformers. He has like the Transformers chess that he plays. We've got like a bunch of things, and the fact that like the recipes aren't still lost with him, and Jax doesn't need anyone else. Like Jax had slime and was having the best time of his life.
Yeah.
And used the slime to create like this spider web and was like, look, it's a spider web, and then created the spider in the web. And I was like, that's freaking awesome.
Right. I mean, we created an old school fort the week before we left to Mexico, just to give them like this is camping. This is what camping feels like. We're actually gonna try to like go camping at some point for them, just so they can enjoy no electronics and just be kids like we were.
Yeah.
It's just super important. And I think we as adults, right? So I find it funny. I always look at like the Quest Meta stuff and the Apple Vision, and I'm like, oh, I like play video games with my hands and no controllers. And there is something deep inside of me that's not gonna veer away from a handheld controller. No. Like I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that, even with like books.
Yeah.
And like I still buy hardcover books.
I was saying I find that it's more difficult to read on my phone.
Yeah.
Than like if I'm going to read, I need the physical copy of the book.
Yeah.
If I'm going to read it.
What I learned too is that on the electronic version of the book, because that's where I read Kamala's book, and all the pictures at the end. So like how they put pictures to reference.
Yeah.
It's like all the way at the end. So if you want to, as you're reading and like you want to reference a picture that's mentioned in the page, it's not like right there plastered where it's supposed to be. It's all the way at the end. So you're just basically getting a photo gallery at the end. I personally, it's a pet peeve of mine because I'm just like, I forgot what all these, like what the references.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what this was about.
But it just goes to like everybody feeling like we got to be we got to get the first dibs. Like in journalism, right? You wanted to get the first, like, let me get the first conversation with that source. So let me jump the headline. Let me be first. It's like everybody's like that with opinion now.
Yes.
Let me be the first to say it. Let me be the first to say this. Let me be the first to make sure that like this narrative gets out about this before, someone else goes viral for it. It's just weird.
It's very weird, and I want everybody to just know, one, it's okay to just enjoy movies. Mm-hmm. It's okay to like enjoy, and not that like people aren't enjoying movies, right? But just because a movie's not like, just because you go in and you watch a movie and you're not watching Goodfellas,
the greatest movie of all time,
doesn't mean it's a horrible film.
Yeah.
And that you need to crap on it.
Yeah.
Like there are
Freakier Friday is not going to be Oppenheimer, but you could like them both.
But you could like them, yeah. Like you could like them both the same. Like they're both still good movies, and they're both still worth your time to go watch and like sit in the theater and watch.
I got a question for you. Is this a Marvel Cinematic Universe symptom?
Yes. Because I think that
everything has to be grandiose, and we have to.
We got really like Marvel gave us something special when they gave us the MCU leading up to like Endgame, because I think it's because of Endgame, right? Because if we're being honest, not all of the movies leading up to Endgame were good movies.
No, and they had a lot of space in between them.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like they came out every year, or the expectation was, oh, we're gonna get, a good Marvel movie every year. You're right about that.
Yeah, like it's because
Iron Man 2 was terrible.
Iron Man 2 was terrible. Thor: The Dark World sucked.
Yeah.
But we also got I almost said Iron Man 3. I really enjoy that movie though. It's a really great Christmas movie. But like we had to get through Thor 2. We had to get through Thor: The Dark World to get to Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we had to get there.
Yeah, you're right. It's like sometimes you gotta hit a little speed bump to get to where you're going, but the idea is to get where we're going. And I think a lot of movies don't get that chance, and why a lot of franchises got killed early on. Like, what was the one with Shailene Woodley, the
Divergent series.
the Virgin series?
Yeah.
I think that was also just killed early because one movie people didn't show up.
Yeah.
And I think after, like, people did not allow one movie in a series to flop after Marvel seemingly had every successful movie. And I'm just like,
Right.
that's not even fair.
It's not even fair because one, Marvel's had their failures.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Pixar has. And, like, after a while, you look back on most of their movies and Pixar is like, oh, this is,
Yeah.
this was pretty decent. Like, I even look at Toy Story 2. It did not have the fanfare that like Toy Story 1 had, but it's a classic now.
Yeah, it's a classic now.
What was it, Lion King 2 with Kovu and like all that? Was it at the time? People were like, why are we? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
But now everyone's like, oh my god, that's such a classic. And it's like, you give it time.
Nothing's being given time to more because I'm like, fam, like you don't give anything time to grow when you hate on the first one like immediately and you're like, nope, this is garbage. You don't have any vision. You don't have, bro, give some stuff some time. And what I need people to start doing is, right, because going back to just briefly your Divergent point, the last movie failed because in part because it followed the trope set forth by Harry Potter.
Yes. We'll do half of the movie now.
We're going to like split the last book into 2 movies.
Yes.
That worked for Harry Potter because the Deathly Hallows was a chunky boy.
Yep. And if I know, they're really going to get in the nooks and cranny next year, I'll come back next Thanksgiving. Like, and what else? I was about to say Catcher in the Rye. Oh my God. What's the movie? When Rue was, not Rue. Was it Rue?
Hunger Games?
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it did the same thing.
They did the same thing. Yeah. And I'm like, it worked.
It's let's get the money grab. Let's cut this movie into 2, get a money grab, and then it's like, it's totally pointless.
It's totally pointless because like the last book didn't have enough in it to really split it into 2 movies.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but there are certain things where they need ample time to tell this story because there's a lot of stuff going into it.
But that's why I'm also like, can we just bring back TV miniseries? Like,
yes.
We had no problem with Roots and the Jackson Family, like, because why? We knew that where that was leading. It was leading somewhere. We got there, done. We finished. There was 8 weweeks of TV.
Same thing with the New Edition story. Same thing with the Bobby Brown story.
I mean, even Ryan Murphy gets it off with, we're gonna do American. He did, what was it? The Patriots player. I forget his name. Aaron Hernandez story. He comes out, gets his Monica Lewinsky off. Like, he does it. It works. We don't always have to go, you know what? Let's get a money grab off this movie. And like the Michael movie, I'm praying to God that it is a great movie.
Yes.
I do also feel like it should have been one of those things where it's a season. I feel like it should have been like a season. Like a 8 episode, whatever, however long on a Netflix or if you want to make it theatrical, give it a run, right? Whatever. But I hope it's good because you're trying to put so much into one, maybe 3-hour movie. And I think that's where a lot of
it can't be any shorter.
Oh, you're gonna give us part 2, like Michael part 2. Like my thing is with biopics specifically, you gotta, if you're talking about Michael Jackson, this ain't no one hit wonder.
No.
This is one of the biggest icons in American music, the global
and
global
music history.
Yeah, you can't just half.
You can't just compress that into like 2.5 hours. So that will probably get, even though that movie it might get a lot of, it depends if it's good, but it's still one that I'm not going to go into
with high expectations. I do think we should support it like we did Black Panther.
Absolutely.
This is our second Wakanda. Like, I need to go ahead.
Yeah. I think
ahead and
everybody
get
should
these
go
black
see this
people
movie.
paid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just like they did with, honestly, what they did with Highest to Lowest. Like,
And Sinners
and like, go see these movies. Speaking of which, that is coming back in theaters
this week,
this
next week. Yeah. I think it's the 31st to the 2nd or 4th or something like
I
that.
might try to go see that again.
I am excited for potential prequels to that movie. If Ryan Coogler ever gets, I do kind of want to see the mafioso version of like Stack.
I want to see what caused them back to, like what made them go back home.
But that's a whole different genre. Like that's not even horror. That's like mafioso.
Yeah.
I would love that, but nobody's paying me. That's a real prequel. Like they be fishing for prequels.
Like that one has it.
But
Like,
that one's got it.
That story's got it because you can find out what happened. I need to know what happened to Remick.
I want to meet Mary's mama. Like
I want to know what she like.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to know what those Indians, what those Native Americans were doing to Remick to cause him.
Yes.
Like
I want to know their story.
I want to know what they did to him.
I thought we were gonna get more on them, but we didn't.
They were just like, you know what?
There is so much. That's also what makes an amazing movie, where there's so much story to unpack.
Yeah.
That it makes you want to go back, or makes you want to create your own. I remember when I was a kid. I think I might have shared this on here before. And Toy Story came out, and I wanted a Toy Story 2, so I wrote my own. Like I literally had a black and white composition notebook, and I wrote my own Toy Story 2, and I loved it. Like it was great, and I think that if a movie shoots your creativity to the moon, I think it's done its job.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the spark that most movies give if you just let them. Like if you go into it ready to be contrary, or if you gotta let me go in here and make sure I got notes that I could put on Twitter, it's unenjoyable. And I think a lot of stuff, even music is like that now. Wrestling's the same way. There's like this tribalism thing. It's like, yo, let's just go out here and John Cena's in his last year. I don't give a damn if the match sucks. The guy gave us 25 years of his life.
Hello.
Let's go out there and appreciate him.
He is one of the biggest stars to ever walk through the arena.
That's it, man. And I just think even on the Swan songs, like, you got Julia Roberts. She don't got to do this no more.
She don't.
Holly don't got to do that new movie she got. What is it? Crime 101? Looks fire.
That looks great.
Like, but if you say, oh, well, Holly's last few bombed in the box office, like, I'm not going to go watch it. That ain't fair.
But like, are we going to act like that's still not Halle Berry?
Exactly. So I just think that, we need to give grace, a lot more grace.
Yes.
And just mind our damn business. Like, enjoy the movie for what it is. And if you didn't like it, go home and shut up. Like, that's how I feel about it.
I agree.
If you're not a podcaster that's proven, or a journalist that's proven, I feel like you could just go home and listen to them.
Yeah,
like that's it.
It's okay to watch, like, it's okay to enjoy movies, bro. Like that, like if that's my message to to everybody who's listening to this, like, it is okay to enjoy movies. Like, it is okay to just go and enjoy cinema, because there are some beautiful things being put out to the people that I think should not get the hate that they are getting. Like, there's great content out in the world that is being like super disrespected, and like, I'm like, bro, it's okay if it's not for you, right? But I don't think we should, because I've said this multiple times, movies are art. TV is art. All art is subjective.
All forms of entertainment.
All of it is subjective. So what we have to do better, I am included in that. What we need to do better is we have to be careful and mindful how we present the content, like how we present our feelings, thoughts, and opinions to the masses. Because, like, you could make or break an industry that's already being attempted to be broken by this nonsense that is AI.
Or an industry, you could break an individual. Like,
yes.
we got people out here who have lost everything, who turn to drugs, who turn to just comfort because, 300,000 people on X or Facebook or Instagram said that my movie was terrible.
Yes.
You never know if that movie was the last straw for them. If that movie review was the last straw for them, you never know if they're doing this to support their family and your bad review just screwed them for the next role they get. Like we gotta be mindful of just people.
Yes,
That's it. I mean, that's my message for today in this
Right.
podcast. Like, yo, let's love people. Like,
right.
and everybody doesn't have to know if you don't love them. Like, I dislike a few people.
That is,
I don't run around town telling everybody.
Right.
They might not even know because
Exactly.
why? I'm always like mindful of people's mindsets, and sometimes I may dislike you for a season. because, like, you never
Things
know.
are subject to change, bro.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
because again, just like me, I am like,
I'm flawed. Everybody's flawed.
there's a part of me, like me when I like me. Hell, me last year
Mm-hmm.
would look at me and be like, "Bro, are you crazy?"
Yeah,
No, these movies are trash,
yeah.
and it is my job to come in here and say these movies are trash. It's not my job.
No, yeah.
It's my job to come and talk about it. Now, if I don't like a movie, I can say that.
Because what is your podcast without the movie?
Hello.
Yeah, and that's really what it is.
Like if they stop that altogether,
Mm-hmm.
then what?
Or when the writer strike is happening, and like, where do we go? What
Where
do
do we
do?
go?
When people come watch their favorite TV shows because the writer said we out. It was World War V, but
Yes.
we couldn't critique Grey's Anatomy season 39, episode 8 that y'all would have hated anyway because so and so is back and that they're supposed to be dead, bro. If y'all don't go ahead,
Like, because we do, like, all right,
okay,
We could
about
sit
to,
here
we about to go
forever.
Yeah,
And we were about to go back in a circle
Mm-hmm.
and start all over again, and that's not
I
necessary.
think our message.
I think our message is clear.
Okay.
On that and other things, because we kind of went off on a tangent there for a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's life.
Yep.
William, thank you
Of course.
for
Anytime.
sitting with me and discussing this.
You already know, man.
It was very, I think this one was very helpful and very cathartic a little bit too. Like, cause
I'm glad, man. I mean,
I'm just, why, like, I love movies.
mm-hmm. That's it.
That's basically
That's
what it is.
good.
And I
That's
think
it.
that's kind of why, I needed you here.
Yeah. Well,
Because that one question you asked me, do I even enjoy movies?
yeah.
I kind of like you
No,
were the one who
I did ask you
you
that.
did ask me like at one point, do you enjoy movies?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a genuine question because at some point, I
No, it
feel
was
like
bad. Like
no, I feel like you just weren't having fun anymore.
yeah,
And when let that also be a lesson when your person, like your people, your best friends, your brothers, your cousins, anybody you know that once had a love for something, you see that light go out,
check it.
check it. Because that check engine light may be on and they have no clue.
Yeah.
So, I was just curious because if you didn't, that would be cause for concern. So,
No, and I still do, and I'm finding like new love in it, and just the cinema. So,
what's up, man? I'm happy.
yeah, thank you for doing this. As you know, there's no denying you will be back again.
Hey, man, if the people have me.
So until the next one,
Till the next one.
we out. Oh yeah.